Good evening. Um, I just had a bit of a revelation, epiphany, download, whatever you want to call it. And it's about grief. And I believe that I'm currently grieving. I believe that I've been grieving for a while, but I believe that right now I'm like, okay, yes, I am grieving. And I go through these moments of kind of sleep. And when I say sleep, I mean like unawareness, right? Kind of going to sleep and then kind of coming to. And I look crusty. Hair needs to be taken down, redone. I slept until 3 p.m. today. Granted, I didn't go to sleep until 3 a.m. last night, so it makes sense that I slept till 3 p.m. But I'm grieving, like heavily grieving right now. And I think that I've been very hard on myself. Not as hard as I used to be, but definitely still hard on myself in a way that I'm just like, why can't I get my shit together? I have these goals, I have these creative pursuits, and I just feel like all I'm able to do right now is nothing. Sleeping or staying up and watching what the fuck ever on TV, laying around in the house in hermit mode, not showering, not brushing my teeth, not eating. And I hesitate to say that because there are very judgmental people out in the world who don't understand these types of processes. And hell, I can be one of them, right? Because I'm judging myself. Like, girl, what? Like, I need you to like get your shit together. Like, what the fuck? I need you to get your shit together and all this shit, right? But then it dawned on me today, like, this is what grieving people do. When people are really grieving heavily, they sleep all day or they stay up and watch TV without watching TV, and they eat junk food, or they kind of slip back into maladaptive coping mechanisms, and or they don't eat at all, or they don't really leave the house. Yeah, I'm grieving. And I now understand, like, this is what I'm called to do in this time. This is what spirit, this is what's supposed to happen right now. Um yeah, I'm grieving. This is what grieving people do. Grieving people stay in the house. They don't really go outside. They show up when they really, really, really need to. But for the most part, this is all I got in me right now. And to it's nice to finally like accept that, I guess, in a way, right? In this moment, I'll say, because during this time that I've been just kind of in my house and not really doing anything, not really speaking to anyone, not really going anywhere outside of places that I have to show up to, I it's nice to just be like, this is normal for the grieving process. And time has been so tricky. Time is a tricky thing. 444, as I said that, because I don't know what time is right now, or like everything just feels so weird. I'm in the void. I'm just grieving, and I'm allowing the process to be the process, and I'm just trying to my best to stay the hell out of the way. Trying to keep my logic mind at bay, you know, show up for myself when I can, do things for myself when I can, small things. Um, but I'm grieving, and this is what grieving looks like. It wouldn't be if I had lost, someone to death. I wouldn't be questioning why I'm doing these things, why I can't get up and go outside, and why I'm not out and experiencing and living life, why I'm not eating as much. And when I do eat, it's not the greatest things, or why I'm going back to things that I said that I let go of, or ways to cope that I said I let go of. It's because I'm grieving. I'm grieving old parts of me. I'm grieving old ways of being, old states of mind, old relationships that have had an energetic pull and tie on me. Hmm. And it's so funny how awareness works, because as aware as I am, and I would say I'm a pretty aware person. As aware as I am, I'm still not aware fully of like everything that happens underneath the surface. I don't think really anybody is. I don't think we're made to be aware fully of everything that happens underneath the surface, because it's underneath the surface for a reason. And the way God works, the way divine intelligence works, is that on it is in a different realm that we are able to tap into. And we can, if you train your ear and train your eye, you can pick up on the language and the communications of it. But you just cannot see it as it is, because our brains and our physical nature ties us to this realm. Therefore, we just don't have the capacity to perceive it as it is. But if you take a step back sometimes and you just look at what you've been doing naturally, then then you'll start to kind of see a little bit past the veil. Like, oh, that's what's happening. It's not it's not me being inadequate or being lazy or whatever the case may be. These things that we've picked up from outside projections. It is simply, I am grieving a lot, letting go of a lot. Therefore, my body wants to sleep more, eat certain things more for comfort, because this is what is happening. It's grief. So when I'm reaching for things that are comforting, but are maybe not be the greatest thing for me, like sugar or marijuana or sleeping in till damn near the sun goes down. It is because my body, my system is doing a big thing, a transformative thing. I'm in this alchemical process. And once I get the hell out of the way, and by getting the hell out of the way, I mean like stop trying to force myself these, into what I think I'm supposed to be doing, right? Waking up early, you know, making my bed up, or going to the gym and doing this and showing up in the way that is really good for me. Yes. And when I have the energy and capacity to do it, I just do it. But instead of just trying to force myself to do what I think I'm supposed to be doing, just let myself be. Get the hell out of the way. Let go of everything, essentially, so that God can come in, do what it needs to do, so that I am prepared for this next chapter of life that I'm stepping into.